So the DDG and Lil Rodney's son, or Reggie, or Girl He Funny, bro, whatever he goes by, bro, he goes by so many different names, I don't even know what to call him. But yes, the beef continues. And if you guys are watching this on 4th of July, hopefully y'all eat good, you know what I'm saying, light up some fireworks, enjoy your time, and be safe, bro. But hey, if y'all did not see my last video, basically, yeah, things got bad. You know what I'm saying? Things got very bad. They were talking about dead relatives. They were talking, it was just, it was out of hand. It really got out of control. And it never should have like really gotten to that point, especially over some Twitch beef, you know? And it was like something that wasn't even that serious at first, but then the beef just kept going and they took it further and further, and nobody took the high road, bro. Nobody was like, all right, I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm not gonna talk about somebody's, you know what I'm saying, dead relatives, and I'm not gonna talk about somebody's baby mama. Like, come on, bro. Now, after DDG came on stream dissing Reggie's dad that just passed away, Reggie sparked up a stream and he was on demon timing, of course, but he didn't go as far as DDG. But he did come on the stream playing Halo by Beyonce, basically taunting DDG because he can barely see his son Halo because of Halle Bailey. Which, to be honest, wasn't even that crazy. He didn't speak about Halo anymore during that stream. That was just like how he started the stream. Bro had a ski mask on and everything. He was really on timing. And then I think he peaked at his most viewers ever at like 50,000 viewers, which is just crazy. Like, everybody was there at the start of the stream. And as you may guess, Reggie was not happy about how DDG was trolling about his dad that just passed away. But he didn't, like, you know what I'm saying, take it to the stream. He didn't like start talking like more trash about Halo or the Halle situation or anything like that. His response actually surprised me, and here it is.
I seen this was talking like about you know, dead folks and people that passed away. We not on that. I see my homies said what they said, you feel what I'm saying, after Dub, who initiated the talking about dead people, you feel what I'm saying, which he's not holding himself accountable, you know what I mean? But I see what's going back and forth. Me personally, I'm not speaking on the dead people because I feel like that's low. And I honestly don't think that I have to go that low because these niggas are not getting under my skin.
And I actually respect Reggie for that, bro, because talking about dead folks is just taking it to the extreme. And this is after DDG was already talking about Reggie's dad that just passed away like a month ago. So you know what I'm saying? He's actually being the bigger person and not going to talk about like DDG's brother that passed away and things of that nature. But Reggie's friends did talk about, you know, DDG's brother that passed and stuff on like Instagram. But that's not Reggie. Reggie never, you know what I'm saying, did that. And then Dub was like talking about, you know what I'm saying, Reggie's granny, Reggie's dad. So it's just a lot. There's like a lot of side characters, but Reggie never actually talked about anybody's dead relatives or anything. So I can respect him for not taking it to that level and just, you know what I'm saying, being the bigger person in this situation. But the funny thing about this is Reggie actually had a skit where he was talking about how he would go as low as possible and talk about like dead relatives if he gets in a beef with somebody. But he's a comedian, so I think this was like a whole like a little bit. But take a look at it.
And we joking, we going back and forth. A nigga say you ugly as shit. If I look in your bio and that shit say rest in peace dad, it's over. I'm going straight for the kill. Nigga, fuck your dad, nigga. That's why he dead now. I'm one of them type niggas, bro. Don't argue with me if you know your cousin just died, bro. Don't argue with me if you know your cousin just got shot. That's not smart, bro. I'm talking about your cousin in the worst way possible, bro. Like niggas that try to argue with you knowing they people just died. You said I'm ugly? Didn't your cousin just get shot in his head? Why didn't he duck? I'm foul. I'm being honest, bro. It ain't no rules. It ain't no rules when it come down to this joking shit. So once we start joking back and forth and you say something about me, I can say whatever I want. It ain't no limits on this shit, nigga. You go low, I'm going to hell. You go low, I'm going straight to hell. I don't give a fuck.
I guess this is on stream. This is a long time ago. But as you can see, when he's actually in that situation, he's not going to talk about people's dead relatives. I think he was just being funny, but I mean, who knows? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below.
You know what I mean? But the fact that DDG feel like the setting the example of a nigga Dad passed away and shit, you feel what I'm saying? My dad was not killed, murdered, nothing. Mind you, my dad was really in the streets. No cat. Like, I ain't lie, my dad was a real goofy. I never said I hated my dad. I feel like this give me a perfect time to actually express myself about this because I never really got to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like who the fuck you call my phone, man? Nah, it's just some shit like, I actually can express myself. So, like, my dad really wasn't a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like, sometimes life or life, and a nigga might not be able to do everything that he want to do, but that don't make that nigga a bad person. Was that nigga 100% of my life? No. Do I hate my dad? No. Nigga said I was a bad person for not going to my dad's funeral. Gang, you know how mentally fucked up I'm already am? Like, I literally went to my homie funeral who actually got killed. Like, really, it's some real shit. And that shit really f***ed my mind up. And I came back and streamed immediately. Then my dad died, mud. How the fuck? Like, I'm only one person, bro. I'm glad that DDG is showing y'all the person that he actually is.
Man, I can see where he's coming from, and I don't know why DDG misinterpreted it, because I understood what Reggie said in like a couple streams ago where he was talking about he didn't go to his dad's funeral because it was just too much, bro. Like, honestly, like, I couldn't even imagine that, you know what I'm saying, going to, especially how his dad passed away. I think he passed away from like a stroke or something, like a heart attack or something. So it was like random. It wasn't on some like, oh, like he knew he was gonna pass away and everybody knew. Like, no, it was some random stuff that happened, and yeah, he just didn't want to go because, bro, his emotions were too high. Like, that would be just a crazy experience really for anybody, you know? So I don't know why DDG was saying like, oh, you're a bad son for not going to his funeral. Like, that's just, bro. And Reggie hearing that, and then the whole chat spamming like, yo, L's son, like, why would he do that? He's a horrible person. Like, bro, that must not feel good, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this, I see Reggie being in the right, and I'm happy he took the high road and didn't go lower. And you could say, like, you know what I'm saying, his previous stream warranted all this about him talking about, like, Halo and Hallie, you know what I'm saying, like, the whole situation, which I really don't know. Like, I don't know if that compares to talking about somebody's dead folks. It's really, like, tough. I want to know your opinion in the comments. Like, genuinely, does that compare? Like, if somebody says, oh, you and your baby mama are getting into it, like, your baby mama's with a new man, does that warrant that person to say, oh, your dad just passed away? Like, you know what I'm saying? DDG didn't really say anything, but he was, like, taunting him. Like, he made his dad his screensaver and just a bunch of wild stuff. But let me know, does that compare, or did DDG take it too far?
I rest my case. I'm done talking about these niggas because niggas got picks, and I really wanted to show everybody that these niggas got picks. And then that's my whole principle. I'm never scamming my fans. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't really too much else to say. Niggas duck multiple fades from multiple niggas. Niggas only worried about me because y'all know I get under niggas' skin. And I wanted to prove to y'all, these internet niggas just think that they run the world. Gang, we all regular people. Y'all niggas got money. Y'all niggas got crash outs. I got money. I got crash outs. I really personally am cool with, you feel what I'm saying, not saying nothing else about y'all niggas. I promise y'all I got way better content. I like to chill, smoke. I don't even like the beef, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I'm going to leave this here. I don't have nothing else to say. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Reggie, hold on. There was a lot of contradictions in that clip right there. This man talking about, I don't even like to beef. Like, bro, I guess his track record does show he doesn't like beef a lot, but dog, like, you started all this. He started beefing with FaZe Clan. He started beefing with Black Boy Max. He was beefing with Funny Mike. Like, he came out of nowhere doing all this. Now, once, you know what I'm saying, it gets crazy, he talking about, I don't even want to beef. And then, bro, gonna talk about how DDG was ducking fades. Like, dog, don't speak about fades anymore, bro. You can't speak about fades. Your rights of speaking about fades have been revoked after you said you will have somebody else fight for you. He actually said Aaron the plumber. Bro had Aaron the plumber call out DDG on his behalf. That's just crazy, bro. That's some hoe stuff. Like I was saying in the last video, if y'all did not see it, bro, Reggie was on some hoe stuff, bro. He didn't want to fight DDG. He didn't want to do a boxing match where they both would make good money, you know. He should have just, you know what I'm saying, accepted that, bro. Like, run your fade, bro. Like, you either should have said you know what I'm saying, you're scared, you're a pussy, you don't want to do it, and then just left it at that. But, bro, having somebody else fight for you is even more embarrassing, bro. Like, bro was like, hey, I don't want to do it, but I'll have somebody else, you know what I'm saying, run the fade. Like, That's just crazy. But yeah, so apparently, you know what I'm saying, he just wants to end the beef. He says he's done talking about DDG and he doesn't like beefing, which, yeah, I see a lot of contradiction in that since he started all this. And then Cenat had something to say about the whole situation, since people were asking him, like, whose side are you on? Are you on Reggie's side or are you on DDG's side? Because they're both, like, he's good friends with both of them. So people want to know. And we know Kai got the power to blackball somebody, bro. I don't think he could blackball DDG. Like, maybe he could, but I don't think he could. But they're just so, I mean, they're good friends, so I don't think he'd ever even do that anyways. But he definitely could blackball somebody like Reggie, bro. Reggie's literally in Kai's house, bro. So he could literally he could like kick him out the house, say you're done. Like if he really felt that type of way, but clearly Kai's not that type of person. But when it came to like Bruce, y'all remember what he did to Bruce, bro. He exiled Bruce from the whole, like nobody messes with Bruce, bro. Like people are still waiting for Kai to give, you know what I'm saying, give them the green light so they can like hang out with Bruce and talk to Bruce again. It's actually crazy the motion that Kai has, because after, you know what I'm saying, Bruce turned on him, yeah, no, he was never the same after that. But yeah, here's what Kai had to say about the situation.
I fuck with Reggie. Y'all niggas know I fuck with Reggie. Y'all niggas know I fuck with Daryl. Okay? They having a feud right now. So as a nigga that's gonna stay neutral, I'm staying out of it. You feel what I'm saying? Daryl did text me and say, like, when the shit first started, he had said, like, tell Reggie to chill. You feel me? I literally went to Reggie and we spoke about the shit. We did, bro. But at the end of the day, that nigga's a grown ass man. He just decided to do what he want to do. If Daryl feels a way about Reggie and Reggie feels a way about Daryl, bro. And I'm not going to tell them how to feel a way about each other. Do I think the situation unfortunate? Fuck yes, I do. You feel what I'm saying? Do I think that shit is shit? A lot of shit could have been prevented. Of course, my nigga. Do I feel like that motherfucker shit is getting dragged to unnecessary boundaries? Yes. Am I gonna get involved? Fuck no.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's the best option. It would be weird if Kai got involved, because it's like, okay, are you their dad or something? Like, Kai gets involved, hey, stop this. You guys need to stop beefing. Like, I know he got motion, but if he got the motion to just stop beefs like that, bro, that's too much motion and they're glazing him way too much. So I'm just happy he's like, yo, like, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I don't even, because like, if he tells Reggie, bro, Reggie, stop that right now. Like, don't talk about DDG's baby mama. Don't talk about none of that anymore. Cut it out. Reggie would kind of have to do that. Because, like I said, he's in Reggie's house. I mean, Reggie's in Kai's house. And Kai basically put Reggie on to a whole nother level. I know Reggie was like, he was averaging like 1,000 or 2,000 viewers before Kai. And he, you know what I'm saying, he had a big Instagram following because of his skits and stuff. But Kai really, you know what I'm saying, boosted him up heavy. Like, I was not watching Reggie for real before Kai. I might have saw a couple little clips of him, but it wasn't nothing serious. Now, after Reggie was done talking about the DDG situation, he invited a bunch of girls into his room, and then he asked the girls if they watch or if they listen to DDG, and one girl said yes, and this is what he did.
Wait. Raise your hand if you know a DDG song here. Get up.
Let me get the bottle before you get out there.
I really don't. I can't say a word to it.
Get up.
Let me just get the bottle down.
That's like.
I'm trolling. First off, here. Come on, dude. No, for real. It did. And the whole time I'm trolling. Like, what? Bro, no. What's the song? That's what I said.
But Reggie didn't actually kick her out. She stayed. And then that was basically the end of that stream. Now, DDG just went live today, and he actually apologized to Reggie for how far he took it.
I definitely 100% can be a man and say I got out of character. What I said about Reggie Pops was wrong. I'm not saying that because a nigga say anything on the internet. I'm not saying that because motherfuckers trying to chime in or whatever. I don't give a fuck if he dissed my brother that passed. I got out of my own character. That's something that I really don't do unless I'm really mad. But y'all know how I feel about what I'm going through right now. Nobody really knows what I go through mentally off camera or what I'm really dealing with. And when shit get piled up and you got little ass, ugly ass little studs. Now I'm apologizing for what I said. It's still fuck you though, by the way. Still fuck you, and I still want to box you. All right? When I see you, we're gonna have to have this conversation. I'm going to see you at some point. But as a man, I'm man enough to sit here and apologize for dissing your pops. Losing a father is something that I haven't experienced in my life. So I can only imagine how that feels to you. And I can be a man and say, I was definitely wrong for that. When it comes to...
Nah, that's WDDG for apologizing. And honestly, you can't even fault DDG for doing what he did either, because at the end of the day, like, he apologized because he genuinely felt bad, and he probably looked back at those clips and was like, dang, like, that's crazy, bro. You got like, this man's dead pops on your phone screensaver, and you're like talking about him and stuff like that. And he's probably thinking like, what if the shoe was on the other foot and that was me, you know? So he genuinely probably looked at that and was like, dang, like, that was wrong of me, you know? But at the end of the day, you can't really fault him for how he was feeling, because, bro, this man Reggie was talking about his baby mama. He was also talking about, like, Halo. He's like, bro, like, saying, like, basically you can't see your son, bro. So that also would be a crazy feeling, and to be in that position, and you don't really know how DDG feels at the end of the day when he gets off stream. That probably really, like, messes with him, you know? And Reggie doesn't know how that feels either. You don't know how it feels to not be able to see your son. So it is kind of both ends, bro. It's messed up. And I can understand why DDG did what he did. I can understand why Reggie did what he did. But like I said in the last video, I was like, bro, they're both wrong. This is both like crazy from each side. And I'm not even picking a side on this, because at the end of the day, like, dissing dead relatives, dissing people's kids, saying you can't see your kid, ha, ha, you can't see your kid. That's not even, neither of those are right, bro.
It's still fuck Reggie. I'm still gonna be on your ass. I still have to make another $275,000 off of you. So there will be prolonged. It won't be more so like giving you a word. This is what I do want to say though. I want y'all to notice how me talking about niggas, y'all see how, like, when I say something, I'm a bully. When he say something equally as disrespectful, yeah, let's go. Them called fake fans. I want you to know something, Reggie. Them people that you think have your back on this internet, these are people that have been hating on me for years prior to them even know. Half of the folks that's taking your side don't even know who you are. I have a very solid fan base and a very solid hate base. My hate base is strong, but my hate base is also a part of my fan base. Haters become profitable. So I have a lot of haters of all shapes, sizes.
No, that is true. I'm noticing DDG is getting like a lot of hate, or Reggie's getting a lot of support, but those are just DDG haters, bro. Like, y'all know all like the Halle fans are like on Reggie's side, because I mean that's just somebody to like hop on the bandwagon to and help, like, basically take DDG down. But it's not gonna happen. DDG has too much motion. He has too many fans, and yeah, Reggie cannot win, bro. He cannot win. If anything, he'll lose the beef, you know. So at the end of the day, yeah, you can't beat DDG at this, bro. DDG been doing it for too long. Like, what don't y'all get, man? And yeah, he's spitting when he's talking about, bro, those aren't your real fans, Reggie. Those aren't even your real fans. Like, yeah, Reggie has a good amount of fans, but most of the people are just there to bring DDG down. I just wonder how long this beef is gonna last, because at this point it's getting old and there's not much more that can happen. Other than, bro, they need to run into each other. They need to either fight or something, because, bro, there's not much more you can say. They said the most disrespectful stuff possible, and now, like, they're apologizing. They're saying, like, I'm not gonna take it too far. DDG's apologizing for some stuff he said. So at this point, there's not much more that can happen, bro. But DDG said he's gonna go tour in Baltimore, so he's gonna like see Reggie at some point. We just need to see an altercation in person, and that might settle it permanently. I don't want anybody to get hurt, or not hurt super bad. You know what I'm saying? Like on some fatal stuff. I don't want no fatal things happening, because, bro, that would be crazy. Imagine some. I wouldn't even want to imagine something like that. But if something like that happened over some streamer beef, come on, bro. That would just be insane. Nothing needs to happen like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Subscribe if you are new. I upload a new video every single day. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Drop a like and be easy.